Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and I got another comparison video with you guys, and we're looking at my Google Pixel 7 against my Nothing Phone 1. Wow. Okay. So let's get into it. These are two devices I'm currently using right now as my daily driver devices, and I can tell you guys right now that the experience with both of them is just phenomenal. I have been very satisfied with them. And yes, I know they're not the latest new devices out there. They're not the Pixel 9, they're not the Nothing Phone 2. But you know what? I still get a really good experience out of it. And I think a lot of you guys will too. Just pay attention and listen up. So obviously you're going to see the subtle differences between them. One of the big things here is, the Google Pixel 7 having the Google treatment, right? So it's still going to be getting software updates, and it's going to be taken care of for, another couple of more years, right? This thing's got like another 2 or 3 years on it. At least 2 or 3 softwares is what I mean. OS, right? I think it'll go up to like Android 17 or even Android 18 if we're lucky. So that you have with the Pixel 7. Now with Nothing OS is a little bit different. It's got some customizations to it that you won't find on the Google Pixel. Like, you can change your app icons using third-party icon packs. And, it's got this thing where it groups your apps in the app drawer according to like what they are, whether they're like, utility apps, banking apps, gaming apps, etc. But for the overall part, it still follows the, traditional format of Android, right? So you do get your drop-down notifications, you swipe to your Google feed, you get all that. Nothing, too different like MIUI. So, it's clear cut. But I think one of the big things with Nothing OS that I stated in, previous review videos is that, it's made to not really be in your face if it's like, straight out of the box, type use. Only when you customize it and change it up a little bit is where it starts to become, a little bit, subtle and different. But, at the end of the day, Nothing is more about keeping its customers, in real world, right? Touch some grass and all that type of stuff. So they make it to where like the monochrome design is, in this sense, you're just going to do what you need to do on your phone and then get off your phone, right? It's not like, you check the email, oh, let me see what's going on TikTok, and it just like, brings you down the rabbit hole. And this is something that's been stated by the owner of Nothing and CMF, Carl Pei. I mean, he's made that very clear. And he always talks about it with a new launch of a smartphone from his brand. Now with the Google Pixel 7, it's made to be helpful to everybody out there. While, in the same context that, it doesn't, like, Google doesn't want people to be on their phones way too much, but not in the sense of just like, being in the real world. It's just like the assistant is made to just literally cover everything that you would normally not really need to have your phone out for. So that's always nice with Gemini and AI assistant and all that stuff. You get that, and you do get that on the Nothing Phone, as well as Circle to Search, which just recently came to the Nothing Phone 1. You get that with the Google Pixel 7 as well. When it comes down to one of the favorite things that people love to do, which is photography, these cameras are really solid, and I'll show you guys comparison photos between them. But let's just look at some of the photos that they can take with the Pixel 7. I think these look really nice. I mean, yeah, I'll tell you guys, they're not winning any photography awards because I'm not the best photographer out there. I'm sure people have like better, angles and lighting and how they do things, but I just think it takes a really good photo for what it is. And the same with the Nothing Phone 1, you're going to capture those moments that you want and then have a good photo to, just kind of show around to like friends and family. So that much you can pretty much, expect with both of these devices. There are some photos here side by side and comparing, and you can see which one came from the Nothing Phone, as it's got the timestamp. Wish that, Pixels would have a watermark timestamp on them when it comes to that. And when it comes to video, they both do tremendously good in video. I have no problems at all whatsoever. Recording video in 1080p 60 frames per second on either one, or 4K 60 frames on the Pixel 7. I don't believe the Nothing Phone 1 does 4K 60. It does 4K 30, but you can still get pretty good videos, to post on social media and just kind of share your day-to-day life with people if that's something that you're into, or if you're an up and coming content creator. You definitely can use these phones and create videos. I have some of the videos in the last, 4 months. I've made some of them with the Nothing Phone 1. So I do feel like that they are usable. The overall experience when it comes down between these two devices, what you're really looking at, besides the Nothing Phone 1 and the glyph lights and, what people find gimmicky, it's really all about two sides of a coin. You're either somebody that wants a phone that, can help you and take away some of the things you would normally do, or one that lets you stay in the real world.